Vinland Saga! We're doing episodes 11 and 12 right now. I haven't watched Vinland Saga in quite a little bit because I was doing a bunch of other like first episodes for my YouTube channel because the new anime season started, so I was trying out a bunch of new shows. And so yeah, I haven't watched Vinland Saga in a little bit, but we're doing 2 episodes today, episodes 11 and 12. So I'm keen to jump back into it and see what's going on in the story now. I mean, I'm just wondering, like I can see, you know, what the goal of the show is and such, but I'm wondering like where it's properly going, you know? Like its exact direction. I just can't see. Like sometimes you can start a show and you'll see like, oh, okay, these episodes will be going to this, and then once they get to that, they'll be doing this, and once they get to that, they'll be doing this. But in this show, it's a lot of like, you know, going around from place to place. I mean, I guess right now is probably the most direction we've got because we've got the whole Thorkell thing going on. So yeah, I'm just super keen to see, I mean, how long that goes for, I guess. So yeah, let's just jump into episode 11 of Vinland Saga. If you want to watch the full-length versions with me or get early access, like the next 2 episodes right now, you can go onto my Patreon account in the description below and join over there and have a good time. Support me, get over 100 videos, maybe almost 200 at this point, and it's super worth it, so go check it out. Anyway, let's jump into this episode of Vinland Saga. Here we go. Tell me what is left for me. Episode 11, The Gamble. I love gambling.
It's already autumn. Especially this stuff from the village of Cheddar. Keep the food and give me an English woman.
Cheddar cheese. Yes, please.
It drives me wild. They do. And they're even a little modest.
Oh my god.
That's because they're Christians, maybe?
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
I just know I like them. Could be worth converting to see what the fuss is about. No, thanks. I think I'm gonna pass. So feeble, wasn't he?
Jesus? Yeah, I suppose so.
Thor's hammer would crush him in an instant.
Yeah, I guess if you're from a religion where you have like strong gods,
He walked on water and can make bread.
I suppose that would seem strange. Huh, I never really thought about it like that.
Hey! Hey, Prince!
Oh, there he is, in shackles.
Don't be so full of yourself, Thorkell.
Oh, this guy might get shot in the head with a crossbow.
Have you even the slightest idea what you're doing? Catching his eye was to capture the prince and ransom him. You have to understand, that man really hurt my feelings.
You sound like a lovesick man.
Thorkell is a very
Yes, that's exactly it.
sort of interesting and animated character
Only one man, dear King Sweyn.
in comparison to the rest of the characters in the show.
You're nothing but a bunch of madmen.
I would say Thorkell is probably the most anime so far.
The Valkyries seek only the souls of the brave, the souls of heroes.
That's a cool
warriors of the
visual.
gods.
Your beliefs have been outdated. Oh, it's no wonder when all you do is bounce from battlefield to battlefield.
Damn, I mean, we're having religious debates in this anime
You know nothing.
between actual
Nothing about the royal
religions.
court.
Quickly, he needs liquor now. Show me your love, Lord.
Oh my god.
Our god or yours? Whose is better?
What do you think he's gonna say?
Whichever god created alcohol.
Fair enough. Thorkell's having the time of his life. We're gonna get a fight. Is this our squad? Askeladd squad? Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, jeez!
It's an ambush. Up the hill.
I don't believe it's Askeladd squad.
You. 2,000.
Oh.
Announcing it, they must be bluffing. Go. Yes, sir. Right away.
That's true, actually. Like, why would you tell them?
Release Ragnar and his highness now.
Well, I guess you might tell them if you
That's your
just
only
want to
chance
make sure you don't
get
take any
out of this alive.
casualties.
Your highness! Ragnar!
Huh?
Excellent. We've come to this.
Oh, good. Job well done. Very well.
Go on! Show us what you've got!
Oh.
That? Damn it! They're not running away. They'll fight to the death. Withdraw. All of us will be nothing but cowards.
Oh my
You
god.
have reason.
Gentlemen, what seems to be the problem?
Thorkell
Surely you're not
is
afraid of
pressing
an
them.
army of 2,000?
He just wants to slaughter all
Maybe
of
you
them.
are. Was that the excuse you were planning to make for tucking your He's mocking us. Are we dealing with a bunch of weaklings?
Here we go. Oh my god.
Yes, I'd like to see that.
They're all gonna die.
Should be my guest.
Now, let's get to work. You bastards know what to do.
What? What are they doing? Are they setting up their own ambush? Oh my god. Oh! God damn! It's a tornado of destruction. He cut a tree in half.
It's not too late.
Jeez. Oh my
Really?
god.
2,000 my ass. Not the blood of war. Something else. Ah, you're right.
He said the wind was
I don't
with
smell
them.
anything.
So
It's not just the scent of entrails.
No,
are they baiting them or something?
we're downwind of a fire.
Downwind of a fire. Okay.
Yes.
What are they burning? What are they burning? What's this plan? Oh my god. Wow, that's a massive fire. Just gonna burn the entire forest down?
Definitely wasn't Ragnar's.
Oh.
I'll tell you that much. They wouldn't come to rescue their prince, only to burn themselves alive.
Yeah.
If it takes out Thorkell for us, that would be a big help, though.
Yeah, painful and boring is the worst combination.
Just need to confuse them for a little while.
Are they gonna douse the
Which one
horse?
prince is, don't you? Now,
So they're kidnapping the prince? Taking him as a hostage of their own, maybe?
No matter. We need to go quickly. Your Highness, hurry, please.
Oh! Oh, good reaction time.
But I got a bit scared.
Think
Oh
what it
my
would have
God.
meant if you had stabbed His Highness.
Here! The prince is right over here! Hey, we're allies!
Oh no, oh no.
Please
You're gonna get
help
stabbed.
us.
You're gonna get stabbed. Yep.
Thorkell's men.
So, here comes Thorfinn, right? He's gonna swipe in and snatch him, maybe?
We don't want damaged goods.
Oh my god, the horse is on fire!
A horse?
Jeez!
Who's this?
Why didn't they douse the horse?
He doesn't seem too.
Oh my god.
Good, then it's decided. You're dead.
Oh my god, he animated out of there! Nothing personnel, kid.
He disappeared.
Jeez! Hoo-hoo-hoo!
Oh,
Oh no.
Thorfinn! Hey!
Uh-oh.
This Thorfinn, isn't it?
This isn't good. The rematch!
He's a handful. This one's a true warrior. After all, there aren't many who could leave a mark on me like this. Your group is responsible for this fire, aren't they?
Yep, sure are. What are you gonna do about
As
it?
for the other, that would make your mother, Helga.
Yep.
Of course, who didn't know him? He may have been the only man in the world who could beat me in a contest of strength.
Oh.
He was a
There we
true
go.
warrior.
I was actually kind of curious how strong they were in comparison to each other. So, Thors maybe a bit stronger.
Watch out! You can take the prince with you for now. We'll meet again.
Okay, this is not the rematch time.
We're both heading in the same direction.
Hold on. You're one of them. You were Thorkell.
Oh my god! Those poor guys were just having a duel.
And I brought the prince with me!
There it is.
You acted recklessly.
Okay, they're not like kidnapping
All of my
them.
troops
They
scattered
just
to the
saved
winds
them.
because of it.
I should like to look upon your face.
Sure. We can see most of it.
Highness.
I don't think I'm gonna be shocked by him taking off his helmet. Or
Prince?
or her taking off her helmet.
Looks more like a princess.
I was kind of... I'll talk about it in discussion. So you know what? I had thought that that Prince Canute, is that their name? Was very Canute. Was a very like feminine looking person. I originally, when they came on screen, thought, oh, oh look, a girl. And then I was like, oh no, apparently like they're calling Canute Prince, so I suppose it's just a feminine man. You know the funny thing is about that reveal is that like, I mean, you know, it's like the eyes are very feminine, so it does kind of. And for the instance of this discussion, I'm going to switch to she/her pronouns, assuming that this is a woman. If we find out, oh no, it's just a man, or you know, like I'm not gonna. I didn't think back in Viking times they're gonna have a trans male or anything, but so I'm just going to assume that the reveal is that this is a woman. So what was I saying? I do think it's kind of funny that the reveal is like she takes off her helmet. And then we see like, and then it just like zooms on her long hair, but the long hair we could always see like that's not the reveal bit, but it did like, it did show that for a long time, almost like the show creators were going like, hey, you know, this long hair that you thought was just like a man with long hair, no. But I've had this happen before with shows where it will start like a character will appear and I'll be like, oh, it's a woman, and then and then people will just be constantly referring to the character as male, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that character's male, and then later in the show they're like, haha, I'm actually female. I'm like, well, I knew that. You're the one who gaslit me into thinking that I was crazy. But obviously I'm not gonna make sweeping judgments based on if a character looks feminine or masculine, because I'm not gonna stick to gender roles. But I just think it's very funny when a show like reveals that when that was my initial assumption, you know? Like it's not like Canute had her entire, like if her helmet held her hair in, so it was just like if the hair was just like up there, so you could see like a little bit of blonde hair coming out or something, but it just looks like, you know, a fancy princely type character, then I can understand that being like a whoa, really. But in this situation, I'm just like, oh yeah, no, I was right with my initial thought. Oh, my watch is telling me to stand. You know what? I'm gonna stand up while doing the rest of this discussion. So this is new for my channel, but I have my notes here. So okay, so I like the idea that in this show, like, we have, you know, real life religions. I think in anime a lot of the time when you've got these like religious characters having religious debates, a lot of the time the debates are comparable to real life religions, but they're not actually using real life religions. They'll have made up a religion in the show. Let's say, for example, Fire Force, right? They've got the I forgot what the religion's called, but it's the one where they it's the main religion of the show, and they have their own like religious debates within the show and stuff, like not huge ones, but they do, but those are like, there's definitely comparisons there between that religion and like Christianity and stuff, but they're not actually debating about real religions. But in this one, it's like they're talking about like, Valhalla and all of their gods versus I can sit down now, but versus God and Jesus and Christianity, so I just find that to be quite interesting because I don't really see that in anime very often. Especially since, you know, anime is Japanese and Japan isn't heavily sort of as Christian as the West is, you know. So yeah, it's just, I just think that's very I've said that kind of a lot in Vinland Saga though, that I've said it's kind of strange seeing this sort of very Western setting in an anime. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Very European setting, I mean. So yeah, they gotta get the princess to the king now. Yeah, I'm excited to see how that is. So I want to learn more about Canute and like what her deal is, you know, because like why is she just being silent the entire time as to not reveal her identity, or like, yeah, I mean, what exactly is going on? Can she fight? Can she not fight? Is she actually like as scared as she seems, you know? I have no idea. But I thought we were going to get our rematch with Thorkell this episode, but we didn't. He was, I mean, the whole place was on fire. I think he recognized, like, if we fight here, we are just going to both die. I'd rather be in a place where only one of us dies, you know? So, yeah, anyway, that was episode 11. I think we're just going to move right on to episode 12. We're at the halfway point in the video, so if you want to watch the full length of the next episode, you can do that again on my Patreon account. And by the time you finish the video, if you enjoyed it, support the video, liking and commenting. But also, by the time you finish the video, maybe you want to watch the next 2 episodes immediately, again, on my Patreon account. So, let's get into episode 12 of Vinland Saga. Here we go. The other side of the country.
2 silver coins. I'm also
How many
going to
people?
accept booze.
I just want you to take this letter.
That's too bad. I thought for sure you were going to be good customers. So,
And tell them it's from Askeladd, the son of Lydia.
Wow, he's ripped.
understood, sir. I'll hurry.
Okay. Seems like a decent guy. This guy and his hearing. I only noticed on rewatching the episodes about the fact that that guy is really good at hearing.
One of our rules is to remain quiet when the ear is at work.
The ear. Is that his like nickname?
What? Everyone quiet.
What? What is it?
Riders, 2 at the top of the hill.
Ooh. He's a very useful person to have in their squad. Oh, they're retreating.
They've anticipated our moves.
What the? Is that the sound of like seagulls? Imagine if his reinforcements were all seagulls.
I thought Askeladd's whole plan was for us to do this on our own.
I'm sick of this. Traveling by foot.
You guys don't trust Askeladd at this point? Isn't he like always right? That's a smart man right there. I would just, if Askeladd said something, I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's do it. I'm sure you said it for a reason.
It began when you saw the prince's face, didn't it?
I forgot about that, actually. I went to the bathroom between
Spent the
episodes,
last 40
and I
years
forgot.
of my life living around criminals.
Well, sure, at the moment he looks more like a woman. To be fair, the prince is still just a kid.
So is it a feminine male?
Maybe. You have a
I would
point.
love confirmation on this.
Future.
It's still pitch black.
I want to know if the prince is male or female. I know it doesn't matter, but it's just a question on my mind that I would like answered, please. It has no bearing on anything that's going on. And gender's a social construct anyway. But I still want to know. Oh my god, this is ominous.
So these are our reinforcements?
Turn out be some fog monsters.
Wow, the music, everything's so ominous right now.
I
I'm honored that the commander himself has come to meet us.
The commander. Damn, he looks pretty cool.
I suppose I may have underestimated them a bit. I never would have guessed they had allies on the other shore of the River Sever.
Nobody guessed it. Even the men didn't know
they
it.
switched allegiance from England to Denmark?
It's called Wales.
Oh, okay, that's Wales.
When Askeladd's request for reinforcements was answered by one of those small, independent realms.
Okay, Wales.
Now, we'll resume traveling on foot.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, there's the
ship
eye.
right there. We only need 2 of them. We can squeeze about 100.
Drop it already. Keep complaining like a child and we'll leave you.
So you're saying we have to walk across all of Wales? I cannot allow His Highness to be put through any further danger.
Okay, so there's still. Oh,
It flies so low. I want it.
What? Sorry.
that's still hard to tell. That's a pretty androgynous voice.
Well, it's better than trying to travel north through England with Thorkell gaining on us.
But they're using he, him
This
pronouns,
country's
so I
an
will
ally,
too.
safe to pass through. Thorfinn!
We haven't seen Thorfinn in a while. He only really comes when there's a
You
battle.
can serve as the prince's bodyguard.
Oh, it's you from back at the forest.
Yeah, he's a good bodyguard.
I never agreed to that deal.
They're
And those 2 are the same age, so I'm sure they'll get along.
the same age?
Thorfinn.
The prince is so much taller. I guess Thorfinn's just a short dude. Aww.
Mongrel. Why would you give nobility a look like that? All right.
In exchange
all
for a
right.
duel?
We'll duel once we get to Gainesborough.
Yeah, baby.
This is the general of the kingdom of Morganu, named Lord Gratianus. He's
Gratianus.
agreed to guide us on our journey.
To ensure that Wales enters a treaty of non-aggression.
Right.
That
makes
decision is
sense.
yours, Prince.
You have
I want you to swear.
political reason
You
for
ascend
this.
to the throne of the King of England. You'll never interfere in the matters of my country.
That's a big thing to agree to right now. The prince says he needs to go to the bathroom.
Then
I am directly addressing the prince himself.
what?
Come on, Canute.
Well then, I'll just ask him again later.
Aw, come on, Canute.
We'll prepare a document in the meantime.
A filthy peasant!
Snatched from all corners of the world.
Oh my god.
We're waiting.
Great! Hey, Christian, we're curious.
Basically,
now.
all the women in the
You've been
show
inside the
are
Prince
just
Palace,
like in
haven't you?
flashback
What are the things
dreams
that they
of
have
the
in that
men.
place anyway?
All the time I stayed there, I saw nothing of real value.
Is that J. Michael Tatum?
No women? Wait, I guess.
It sounds like J.
J.
Michael Tatum.
Didn't. What is it? Aren't you interested in ladies?
Love itself.
What? Love?
Indeed.
What do you mean? I've never heard of that.
Oh, I know.
Never heard of love?
It's a spell or something that Christians are always chanting.
Right.
Some kind of food.
How many pounds of silver is that thing worth?
Love gives value, then?
What you're saying doesn't make any sense. Who knows what silver is worth?
Just
on,
speaking
priest.
to idiots constantly.
The one saying King Artorius will return from the island of Avalon in the west and resurrect the Britannia of old.
Oh, did he hear something?
We thank you for coming.
Gratianus, hold on for a moment.
Uh-huh. Are the ambushes?
What? You look troubled.
Oh, it seems like an ambush. Constantly, non-stop ambushes in this show. Every encounter is an ambush. Come on! Thorfinn, you're gonna block some of those arrows with your daggers. Oh.
Now stand. Hurry up.
Okay. I'm wrapping my head around what that scene means. Oh my god! Oh, that's a one horse down. Oh, they're behind him as well. Oh, that's gonna be next episode, isn't it? Oh, that's a pretty good setup. Damn. Oh, I see here it does say J. Michael Tatum was Willibald. Nice. Man, this series has a good cast. Like, I'm just looking at the cast for the dub, because like I've thought that it felt like a good cast, but like I'm just seeing names like Alex Lee, Kaiji Tang, Sean Chiplock, Patrick Sates, Carl Hebert, J. Michael Tatum, Robbie Damon, Ben Diskin. Like, all of these names are names that I know and really like. And then even in the additional voices, they got some good people, like Laura Post I see there. I see Laura Stahl, Kaylee Mills, wow, Damon Mills, Carl McCartney, Kellen Goff, Kira Buckland, Lucian Dodge, Brianna Knickerbocker. Like, I'm not just saying random names. Allegra Clark and Chris Hackney. I'm not just saying random names. I'm saying these are names that I recognize and like, and they're all in this dub in one way or another. It's a very good cast. I mean, obviously, you know, with anime English dubs, a lot of the time the bigger shows are just going to have like the big names in dubbing, and so of course there's just like I'm sure it's a very common thing for voice actors to just, you know, them just say, hey, can you come in today and just do like some soldier voices or whatever. Yeah, anyway, okay, so we had we had a few things happen this episode, but it's kind of cool that with like sort of a new squad right now. The Wales people. I think these seem like cool enough characters, and makes sense that they've got their own like political affiliations. They're trying to give themselves an advantage, and Askeladd's basically like leveraging that and helping them out a little bit, while also, you know, getting themselves out of Thorkell's danger zone. But I mean, now they are actually kind of in trouble, being surrounded like that. Like, that's a pretty big ambush. And if it was Thorkell, I would be less worried. But even Askeladd and Thorfinn's squad, I feel like it's I feel like they're a little less likely, because they fight smart, but they normally, I think it feels like Askeladd normally fights smart to get themselves in a position where they have the advantage. That feels like what Askeladd's entire thing is. He's very good at getting him and his whole squad in a position where they're gonna win. But right now, they're sort of forced into a position where they have the disadvantage. So I wonder how that's going to go, you know? Because, look, if we think of Thors and Thorkell as being somewhat similar in strength, I mean, Thorkell said that Thors could beat him in a strength contest. But you know, that's if they both weren't completely holding back, and that's when Thors was at his prime as well. Thor's not at his prime, while he was holding back a little, could beat Askeladd, except when, you know, his son is in danger and whatever. But he did beat Askeladd in a duel. So, with that being said, you know, I can say pretty confidently that, like, Thorkell can probably carry his squad to a victory just on pure, like, you know, if it was just like an evenly matched battle, Thorkell is going to carry their squad to victory on pure adrenaline, on you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like force. He's just an indestructible, unstoppable force that will just plow through everyone. While Askeladd is smart. He has time to prepare, he does the right things, he gets himself in a good position, and he'll come out on top. But, you know, because of that, I think that, yeah, the worst thing for him is an ambush that he didn't see coming far ahead of time. And it seems like he didn't see this one coming, because the ear had to tell him, and then once the ear told him, he was like, are you sure? Like, is that Is that confirmed or whatever? So I don't think he saw this coming, and now they're completely surrounded. I think this is gonna be kind of down to Thorfinn and how Thorfinn handles this. I think Thorfinn might have to really work hard to defend. I mean, are they gonna shoot to kill the prince? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's risky no matter what they do. But yeah, anyway, they're still calling Canute the prince, and he and all of that. So I'm going to assume it is actually just a masculine female. And yeah, that also makes sense. And now I've flipped back to going, okay, that is kind of a little bit of a flip on what I thought, because if it is a masculine female, if he's a masculine, a feminine male, that's what I meant to say. Undo what I just said the past 2 minutes. If it is a feminine male, that makes sense and actually fits with the character, right? Because it's a character that is, you know, technically next in line for lineage and stuff, but everyone sees him as sort of not fit for the role because he's quote unquote weak, because he's scared, because he can't speak for himself, he has no strong convictions, he doesn't seem to be fighting very much, and on top of all of that, he looks and sounds feminine. So yeah, I think that actually matches well with the character. So unless the show goes, oh no, this is actually a woman, I'm going to assume male. Of course, if these were modern times, it's possible that he wouldn't identify as a male, but that probably wouldn't fly back in 1014 or whatever the year is here. They probably would not understand or be okay with you identifying as anything other than what you're born as. So I doubt that's going to be in this show. But yeah, anyway, that was Vinland Saga episode 12. I think we basically hit the halfway point now, right? I think there's 24 episodes in this season. I could check. Let me just see. Yeah, there's 24 episodes. So that's the halfway point. Does that mean next episode we're going to get a new OP? Maybe. So anyway, tune in next episode. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right now, you can go to my Patreon account in the description below. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.